continue oppressing and subjugating the masses, subjugating the Hindus whom they were directly looting and profiting off of, have a voice. And that is why today the UN has officially recognized and seen and given a voice for all of the victims of violence. The audience has done so many different things in order to bring the research and studies of brought Kailasa and revived Kailasa to take up the mission of improving the support to victims and any targets and vulnerable Hindu women. And also, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism continues as well to report to the international audience and to continuously advocate for the thousands and millions, and where it specifies the crimes and violence of violence. Still, there are millions who have not had their voice heard yet. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism continues to work. The Brahmacharinis, the Krama Brahmacharinis, or the Bhairavis, the Yoginis, everyone. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been actively, are actually targeted for just simply for their Hindu lifestyle. And not only that, over the last 2 measures have been taken by the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism in order to support and to heal the victims of violence and ultimately to prevent. And we've seen, for example, in so many of the ancient sovereign Hindu nations, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has revived just because it is Hinduism that he is reviving ancient kingdom. And whether it is in Pavlakundru, in the ancient city of Tiruvannamalai, or in Chennai, in Trishulam, by Paramashivoham himself, that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism is reviving. In every single way, the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has been working to empowering attacks, whether it is in Pavlakundru or Trishulam, or in the media against so many women, directed attacks in order to sexualize and subjugate women, and absolutely a system, and ultimately to use them as and weaponize women against the destruction of the entire civilization. The various evidence that the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has literally worked so hard in order to voice out, to bring the international attention and ensure they have undergone so much, and yet still not having a platform to voice out and to share and to heal from what they have gone through. Now, if we see the attacks against men, and which were meant to enrich the Hindu women to live their most infinite possibility, and across every single Adinam that the Supreme Pontiff, and the women sexually assaulted, and the deities absolutely abused. The women were physically assaulted, sexually assaulted, and some of the Hindu deities, and to protect their entire ecosystem, who are just saving them, who are just saving and standing the entire monastery of Pavlakundru in 2017. And these brave whole world with the sacred sentiments of Sanatana Hindu Dharma were absolutely dehumanized, raped, and violated to the most extreme. The Hindu women and their stories, their incidences of victimization and in 2017 in August, where literally women were stoned, cars overturned, where the women were brutally raped in front of the public, and there was Hinduism was reviving in order to empower Hindu women. In that circumstance, we saw the brutal rape of our sister sannyasis, and literally each and every one of us being made to hold on, protect ourselves, hide ourselves for days inside of whether it is the sannyasis or the Rudrakanyas or the yoginis, in every single instance, to make sure that our voices and our hardships are, because of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism, because of his immense hard work to bring and revive Kailasa and to protect each and every one of us, and femicide and the gender-based killings and gender has provided physical protection through these ecosystems and ensuring methods of healing from trauma and pain, and even by be successful in their traditional business and art. The Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism has done everything in order to ensure, in order to brutally rape and needed to be rushed to the hospital immediately. And in this women only made himself available continuously to uplift and empower humanity with this super conscious breakthrough. And every single, get ready for in just a few minutes. Let us now get ready for the darshan of the Supreme Pontiff of Hinduism. Chant the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Continue chanting the Mahavakya, and let us get ready for the darshan of the incarnation.
Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda 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 Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda